almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Max Fried.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball. That's out to center field. Bellinger has a beat on it. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Muncy hits one in the air. Bellinger settles under it, drops into the glove, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Ball, take your base.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Max Fried will go to work. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one clips the corner. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the postseason success continues for him. And here comes Tommy Edman. Left field, Dominguez under it. And it's caught for the out.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Andy Pajes now at the plate. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bellinger in position. Corrals it. 2 away. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
In the dirt.
0-1.
One run across in the frame so far here in Game 4 of the World Series. This one chopped to first. A sliding stop, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. The 4th game of the World Series. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Mookie digs in here. No question about this one. It's out of here. His second homer of this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here comes Max Muncy. And a big swing and a miss. Fried measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. Swing and a miss. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
To the right side, and that's just foul. And that's too high. On the ground to Jazz. They get the out on Muncy. 2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside. 1-0.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
To third. On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fly to left his first time. Fought off foul. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now fly ball to right center. Bellinger sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
And stepping in is the speedy Hae-Sung Kim. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Pajes leads off first with 1 away. In the air, left field, Dominguez sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's going back. Back some more. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. 1 left for LA, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Free, back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Freeman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Bellinger on his way over. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. That's inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. And a superb diving catch.
One of the most...
The 4th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the series. It's 5-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. It's strike one on Edman. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. No outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Swings through that one, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball, and it's safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And a count 1-2. Man at second. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Now a check on him at second, back safely.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first, and 2 away now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and now they're out in front. It's 6-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. In the air to left center, Volpe. He's got it, and that'll do it. 3 runs. And welcome back. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes.
Boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Muncy to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz preparing to come on if needed. Weaver warming up as well. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. 1 at second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. Gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. Welcome back. Taking a Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up the middle. Volpe on the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Mookie to hit. He blasted 1 out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Pickoff move to first. Ohtani back in. That's to third. There's one. And that's two. One hit in the inning. Bottom of the eighth. Well, one-run game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman, known for his late-inning heroics. Loaisiga back to work. Chop to the right side. Right. Throws to first in time. And Freeman is retired. Here comes Max Muncy. Foul ball there. Loaisiga goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a four-seamer. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Man at first with one gone. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
That's it out.
3 double play, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit. Back here in New York, bottom 9.
You're out.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.